the Omen 25L. Is it worth a buy in 2021? To answer this question, we have to go through some topics that are extremely important if you're thinking of buying this PC. So if that's the case, I recommend you to watch the whole video, which I will try to keep as short as possible. By the end of this video, you will have the answer that you need depending on your necessities. To start, you have to know that there are a lot of models for this 25L. In this case, I will talk about the best model, the one with the RTX 3060. If you were thinking about buying the other models with the GTX 1650 or the 1660 Super, I don't recommend you buying those PCs. You should buy the Pavilion instead. I have a video around that PC, but in case you don't want to see that video, you have all of these PCs down below in the description. So that's the first thing. If you are going to buy it, it has to be the 3060 edition. Otherwise, you should go with the Pavilion. Another important thing is the price performance compared to other pre-built PCs. I went on Amazon and Newegg to see what I could get for the same price, and almost every gaming PC that I found had the RTX 2060 with the Ryzen 5 3600, which, don't get me wrong, is not a bad PC, but it can be so much better. In conclusion, for price performance, it's the best one out there. And if you're new to gaming, to put you in perspective, this PC will run GTA 5 at 130 FPS average, Fortnite at 230 FPS average, and Warzone at 160 FPS average at 1080p. This means that if you're going to play competitive games at 1080p, it's way more than enough. And it's even more than enough at 1440p and even 4K gaming. So far so good. But let's talk about the temps for this PC. Temps for this PC are fine. They could be better if you add more fans, but it won't pass 78 degrees in most of the times for the CPU and GPU. And for your CPU to get damaged slowly, it has to go up to 90 degrees. So if you feel like adding more fans, it will be better. But don't worry that much, because it's not that if you buy it from stock, it will have a short life. Another really important thing to talk about is the RAM. This one only comes with 8 gigs of RAM, so you should definitely upgrade it. It's really easy to do, let me explain. Just click the link in the description, click customize and buy, and where it says memory, click on 16 GB of RAM. After that, you're good to go. One thing I like about this PC is that you can customize every component, so maybe you want to spend a little more to adjust to your needs, you can do that. Another upgrade I recommend you doing if your budget allows it is the GPU. Just for 50 bucks you can go from a 3060 to a 3060 Ti. So that's something to keep in mind. Now let's conclude whether you should buy it or not. By the way, if you are finding helpful information, I encourage you to leave a like. Thanks. Back to the video. If you have a $1,500 budget, this is definitely your best option and you will have a great gaming experience. But if your budget is around $1,200, you should go and buy the HP Pavilion instead, which, remember, you can watch my video about those PCs in the top right of the screen. And if your budget is well above like 3K, I recommend you getting the Omen 30L. I have another video around that too that you also have in the top right of the screen. So basically, if you have from 700 to 1200, go with the HP Pavilion. If you have 1300 to 1600, go with the Omen 25L, and if you have more than 2000, go with the Omen 30L. I hope I explained every topic you needed well. And if you found helpful information, please subscribe. I make from 2 to 4 videos a week about PCs, so if you need more info and help to find your PC, you can hit the bell button and get notified when I upload new videos. But you also can send me DMs on Instagram and I will reply to all of you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.